Okay.
I'm already laughing at the list, man.
Some of them are amazing. It's so fun.
Definitely.
Okay.
Should we go with that F first? The lowest.
All right. Let's get stuck in.
Let's go.
All right. So
F1. F1 for Tyrant. There are only 2 members on F. The first one is the stream chat, but not any stream chat, right? It's La Forma Deportes Electrónicos. It's the esports stream chat, the sub-only stream chat where only 3 people are talking about matches. And you can see how dry the chat is. There is no emoji, there is no kappa, there is nothing. This is like the waste man chat.
Yeah.
and it deserves to be F.
Yeah, it moves kind of slow. Like, I got respect for sub chat though, because it is quite nice and friendly. But at the same time, you want it to be like hype. You want it to be moving quick and going nuts. Not everyone able to express themselves in the sub chat, but it's still, it's kind of the low tier.
I love the stream monsters, but at the same time, they need to chill. Because there's a grill on stream doesn't mean that we need to talk about what she looks like. All right,
you're gonna get that.
You guys can compliment Ringe too, Like, I was on stream with Ringe and everyone's like either saying like, Romanova doesn't look good anymore, Roman blah, blah, blah. Like, chill. Why don't you talk about Ringe's dope hair bun, dude?
Yeah, man, the man bun was real.
Yeah, it was a real bun hours.
It was definitely real. The swag was real, shout out to Ringe, always there. But that's unfortunately, people could not support Shanks properly, right? We didn't see enough Spanish Genki Damas.
That's very true. I saw a few, but not as many as we normally see,
Yeah, there wasn't enough Spain. I need more Shanks emotes.
We need much more of them. But the second one on that F tier, that was Tyrant's idea. I forgot about this, which is, for those who don't read Spanish at all, right? El Fantasma de los Saltamontes, which means the grasshopper's ghost. Because we all went to Vegas thinking that we would get bodied by grasshoppers outside. And I'm not going to lie, the first day I went outside, I legit came out like Metal Gear Solid, right? I was like along the wall. I was like, am I going to get attacked if I go out? Yeah, and nothing happened. There was no more grasshoppers.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, man, we don't talk about Metal Gear Solid Evo, because we all know what happened.
Sorry. Have we called David Hater before?
Yeah, you have to make sure you've got permission. But yeah, I was expecting to get off the plane and then just a freaking tornado of grasshoppers coming along, but didn't see one. Didn't even see one.
Didn't see one. They were ghosts. That's why you chose the perfect pick, right? The dead Gregory.
Yeah, the dead Gregory.
That's the one. We thought he was alive, but he was dead.
Yeah, he was bodied. So that's I guess that's F.
That makes our F. So
I guess we go onwards and upwards now, guys. So let's go.
So E. So just before we reveal E, so E is generally E and D are generally commentators and jokes,
personalities or whatever.
Doing the thing. So whatever happened that is not necessarily a player, they usually land in E and D.
Okay, so let's go.
So let's see E first. Right. First on E, a fully commentary lineup. Obviously, El Padre Damascus Calvo, myself. I was acting as the padre for everyone, Wawa's dad, community's dad and everything. Shout outs to all of you guys, because that was really fun. Ringe obviously and the swag, because shout outs to him. That was a really fun time on commentary.
Of course.
Tyrant, you didn't get paired up, so it was only me and Romanova, but had a good time with Ringe.
Ringe is
there. Yeah, she's on the stream. La Madre Romanova Roja, because she came with a new hair color. And when I saw her from a distance at the beginning, I was like, is this Romanova or not? Because I don't want to go to a random girl and like, hey, Roma. Oh, no, it's not you.
Yeah, she came with the Super Saiyan God.
Get away from me.
Thankfully it was her. Did anyone not recognize you at the beginning, Romanova?
All weekend.
Really?
All weekend.
Oh my God. What? That's so crazy. They were expecting the blonde. They were expecting the Super Saiyan form, right? But you came one above. You went that God form, okay? So
she definitely came God form. La Roja, the red form. Then Side Jam, obviously, much love to him. Always around commentary, excellent commentator. One of my favorites, to be honest. And last but not least, the man himself, Tyrant, but la forma muscular. Because my man has been going to the gym. My man has been dieting. And more importantly, when we were in Vegas, we went to the gym. And Tyrant was doing sets. And between sets, he was drinking. He was half borracho and half muscular.
And let me tell you, those alcohol slushies, godlike. So yeah, had to get me a
Fat Tuesdays.
Fat Tuesdays, boy. You know this.
Exactly. You know,
that was clean.
Tyrant took Fat Tuesdays to the limit.
So
like that.
That's right.
Shout out to the gym boys, yeah.
Of course, squad in there. So let's go D here. Let's go up.
All right, let's go to D. Another row of jokes and stuff. This is the D row, right? Let's go from left to right. First row is Los Cuadrados Azules del Evo, which means the blue squares from Evo. Because for those of you guys who watched Friday, we've had a lot. And when I say a lot, I'm not exaggerating, a whole lot of absolute whack games of people who like drop every combo. So you know, we assume that because the Evo logo is 3 blue squares, we decided to feature blue squares on the stream.
There was some definitely. I think there were maybe a couple of yellow squares, maybe at the highest level, maybe.
Yeah,
but it was mostly blue.
and to be absolutely honest, Tyrant, initially I put them in F, but I did not want to put them in F. I put them in D for one reason. Remember that tournaments would not be the same without people coming to tournaments. Whether you're 0-2 or whether you're the winner of the tournament, it wouldn't happen if you're not there. So no matter your skill level, like, you know, this is jokes and stuff, but we're not like making fun of everyone and stuff. It's just part of like the culture, right? Shout outs to all of the guys who attended, whether you were here to be 0-2, whether you were for real, whether we're just having fun. You know, that's part of what fighting game tournaments are.
Yep, absolutely. My respect to everybody that came out and did their thing at Evo. It's not easy to play up on the big stage. Very nerve-wracking, especially, you know it's Evo. You know you're on stream. Thousands watching. So, it's scary.
Yeah. And then the second one is probably one of my favorite. I look like Tyrant. It took me half an hour to find a picture that would properly like get that. It's Tyrant Borracho, la forma del casino de Las Vegas. Because Romanova, have you witnessed Tyrant Borracho this weekend or not?
Not in full form.
No,
not his final form.
Damn, you get the casino form.
Nah, like this picture here was taken like I think it was like 4 or 5 in the morning.
I definitely disappeared.
Yeah, it was me and Yipes. You know, we were 2 of the last guys standing, and we were just like, you know, and we just like, someone take a picture right now, like. But yeah, no, it was a GG.
Yeah,
and listen, if you go to Vegas, you got to have the full experience. You know,
it's part of the Vegas experience. No, I don't drink, but I respect everyone who's going to Vegas and goes full Vegas. You know, I'm just looking at it from a distance and having my fun.
Of course, Borracho, man, you got to do it.
Yeah. Up next is the man, you know, the one only, the much loved guy, Yipes.
Oh my goodness.
In honesty, I was looking for a form for Yipes, but because he did not get on the stream, he was only on top 8 for the in-house Dragon Ball Fighters. I couldn't really get a form, but I could not do a tier list without featuring Yipes.
Yipes is
and this picture is too fun as well.
It's great. I love the eyes, you know. But Yipes is just obviously one of the greats, you know. Like he's basically one of the faces of the FGC at this point. So
he's for real. You know, next, the classic Tasty Steve, translated to Spanish into Esteban Sabroso, los brazos gigantes, you know, the giant arms, because, I mean, if you know who Tasty Steve is, you know that his arms are bigger than his head.
Absolutely.
So you know, it's just the thing. It's like...
Man's beasting out, hulking out all day, you know? Ugh.
You know, and like for those of you who have seen Tasty Steve on commentary, he tends to squeeze people during the commentary, which is why you have a second form of Sejam, which is the better form, which is the Sejam con el brazo muerto, which means with a dead arm. Because there was one moment during the Shanks Fenrich where Shanks did like barrier to level 3, and Steve like went mad, and I think he was squeezing Sejam's arm so much that you heard a very high-pitched Sejam going like, "Steve, my arm!"
Oh, poor Sejam.
So funny.
Yeah. Can confirm. Like at versus fighting, he got me with the arm grab. So
yeah. And I have to say, right, it took me a while to find a good picture of Sejam, because that guy always looks like dry on his like official pictures. He's always just like normal, a smile. It took me a while to find the hype Sejam pictures.
So
I have a question though about Tasty Steve. Romanova, have you ever done commentary with Tasty Steve?
Not yet. Okay, it would be the dream. I've only had him on my podcast before.
Okay, because I'm basically wondering if he's with you, is he gonna be a nice guy and not squeeze you to death, or are you getting the same treatment as everyone and like being squeezed to death?
He gotta watch out he doesn't get squeezed that hard back.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, look, I was about to say that, right? Like you're one of the gym girls, right? You would lift him up anyway if he
I'm
tried.
over 9,000.
Exactly. So that's definitely. I'm looking forward to that pairing. I'll be just looking from a distance, like, is this happening yet?
Oh
man, too much muscle power.
Definitely too much much forma muscular.
I need to see that. I need to see that.
Same thing. All right, let's go to that C tier. So C tier, before we unveil it, is generally like either like honorary appearances from someone who didn't do well but like deserved to be there, or like pure jokes because like a lot of jokes happen on the stream. And honestly, it took me a while to like have a 0 that was not too much because there is a lot to say. But we settled with like 5 in a 0, and I think these 5 are great. Let's go for it. So first is my favorite, right? Diet Kazunoko, aka Mado, who plays the same team as Kazunoko, but this time he was definitely like, you know, the lesser version because he placed outside of top 16. Unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
You know, he did better at versus fighting. I was expecting more from him, but you know, Diet Kazunoko is only C tier this time. I just love like Diet Kazunoko. He was called the Halal Kazunoko on the versus fighting one.
Yeah, they play the same team, but you know he got that big win over him at CEO, right? But since then he's been kind of like he's been biting at his heels, you know.
I mean, he did well at versus fighting.
At versus fighting, he did good. You're right, yeah.
So yeah, still good, you know. Second one, I mean, I had to put the Apology Man Milk Frio, you know, with the cold milk.
Cold milk, yeah.
For all of you guys who have never seen that, Apology Man is an absolutely. I mean, I love Apology Man. He's my boy.
Yeah.
But
shouts to Vinith.
But allow it, right? Apology Man, when he eats cereal, he puts the cereal, then he puts milk on it, and then he puts all of it in the microwave.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man.
So basically, milk frio meaning cold milk. You know, like with the cold milk, Apology Man is only C tier, right? Because like, you know, he's not.
That's so suspect that he has more milk.
Have you ever tried Romanova this?
With hot chocolate, not with cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah, not with cereal. No, hot chocolate's fine. Yeah, but like, come on, you can't put like
because it becomes soggy cereal and not crunchy anymore. What's the point,
bro? I'm not.
If you warm your milk with cereal, then why not just eat oatmeal?
Yeah,
that's true.
That's the only acceptable thing. That is definitely the only acceptable thing.
I'm not trying to put my Frosties down and then put that in the microwave with milk. No thanks.
I am a cold milk enthusiast to the point that if there is no cold milk at home, I will just eat something else.
Frosties, you know, like you have cornflakes, right?
Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, I guess they're called Frosted Flakes.
Right? The tiger, yeah, it's like the tiger.
Tony the Tiger.
Kind of.
They're great.
Okay. Yeah, that guy. Flakes. Yeah, that guy.
Okay, it's called Frosties in Europe, so so I guess that's the main difference. But yeah. So next to Apology Man, I had to give a shout out to him, to El Niño Tsuyoshi, La Forma Kawaii, because we absolutely loved the moment when he came on stream.
He's the best.
And battered that other guy, like absolutely destroyed him.
Yeah.
That was a great moment.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. Like, big shout outs to him and his dad that came out. And all the way from Fighting Tuesdays, they got funded, I believe, by the Fighting Tuesdays crew, which is awesome. I want to see more of that in the future, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Next one is obviously the better version of the stream chat. We had the stream chat Forma Deportes Electrónicos, the bad one on F, but La Forma Poverty is definitely a better one than the other form. So like it had to be on C tier, and you can see on that screenshot I got, like you see the Spanish Genki Damas and stuff. That's when the stream chat is real.
That's when it's kind of popping, you know. That's when it's moving fast, you know. Especially at big majors like Evo, you know. You got like people cracking jokes, but this is the kind of more like. The stream chat can get a bit rowdy at times.
It can, but you know when it's led by stream chat professionals like me and Tyrant.
Yeah, you got to hold them down, right?
Yeah, definitely. And last but not least, I had to give shout out to this. When Shanks qualified to top 8, all of the Spanish like just jumped on the stage to jump on him, and I took a screenshot of it, and that was definitely the Spanish Inquisition, La Forma non borracho. You know?
That was such a cool moment. Like it was so like heartwarming to see that, because Shanks is such a hard worker, and it's like we said on stream, right? He's the kind of leader of their community, which is one of the most passionate ones out there. So for Shanks to make top 8 really meant a big deal to them.
Yeah, and I know Romanova was happy as well, right?
Oh, of course.
Because that's her team.
Yeah, she got to see that 18 up there. That's the same team, so you know how it is.
So yeah, Romanova, when are you top 8 then? Because you know you don't have an excuse anymore. Your team is good.
Yeah, no, I mean someday, right?
Yeah, we need to put in work. We'll next year we're not on commentary. It's me and Romanova in grand finals.
I'll win.
Because my Genem battle, It's not out yet, but my Janemba though. Like
oh, Janemba, huh? I've been hearing mixed things.
Yeah, listen, it's I mean, some people say he sucks, but it's like it's day 0, it's day -1. I'm not saying anything. I'm gonna play the character and I'm gonna have fun. Anyway, let's move to the B tier. So the B tier is usually the top 16 area, and obviously, I mean, where else can I put B than on B? Like that would be an insult to not put B on B.
He's always there, man.
I mean, he plays well and everything, but B has to be in B. Like it's just canon, right? I see the B's on the chat
already,
and don't worry. I know B is not spelled correctly there, but maybe there's a reason.
Not spelled correctly. Man said Bogora.
I don't know why.
This is too good. This meme is too good.
Yeah, it's too good, man. And yeah, and the other 3 are like the other 4 are the 4 who got 13th. So first is Squad Vermilion Verde, who is one of Romanova's boys, who get all the way to 13th.
Really good.
Yeah.
Dude. I got the live video of him beating Hook.
Yeah. How was it, by the way? Was it like close? Was it free?
Okay, so the second game, Scrout almost won, but Hook took it. But Scrout took game 1.
Yeah.
And then the last game, it was very... at first, it was not sure, and then like once Scrout got in, it was Scrout's game.
Damn.
And Piccolo as well, so he's making.
You can go to my Twitter to watch it. It's somewhere there.
Yeah, definitely, because I mean that's Evo, right? A lot of these upsets and stuff they don't happen on the stream because there are like 1,200 players.
I felt bad rooting against Hook, but I gotta rep for like it would be like you guys, like even if you're friends with the guys here, like you gotta root for Wawa over them or Shanks, right?
I know. I mean, I'll give you an example, right?
He's our Georgia hero.
Yeah, you get just your boy. Reflect recently had OB Assassin against Shanks in grand finals, and I love Shanks. Shanks is my boy, but I was cheering for OB Assassin because we're boys in London. We play together, we travel together and stuff. You have to back your boy.
Yeah, OB's in the chat actually, so shout outs to him. I want to see him at Evo next year.
Definitely. OB with a B.
OB.
I see Book Ken God on the chat here.
This is too good.
Yeah, and then so Dogra 13th, Banbaban 13th as well, and last but not least, and I'm just gonna be real for a second, Tyrant, because I was honestly kind of angry at this. Right, it's Wawa, but La Forma off stream.
Yeah,
because when one player just did the performance on his life at Versus Fighting by being third, by beating Fenrich, by beating Kazunoko with base Goku, when one player got funded to go to Evo in less than 2 hours, right, and that was like over $2,000 funds. Right, when one player goes all the way to fucking 13th
of
crazy. Evo, right, and when this one player for the entire weekend, the chat was like, "Where's Wawa? How do you not feature this guy at least once on the stream?"
I know. Yeah, I agree.
I'm still kind of triggered, man. It's like,
yeah, I mean, it can happen because there's so many games to play, right? And it's just
I know it's Evo, but everyone, like the chat was constantly when is Wawa playing, and he got all the way to 13th, which is obviously an amazing placement. But he's done that out of the stream.
Yeah, it's a shame, but like we're gonna see more of Wawa. He's gonna be at Cult Throwdown, so
yeah, definitely. We I need to announce it on Twitter, but because there was a bit more. There was a bit extra money from the Vegas funds that's going to allow Wawa to go to Celtic Throwdown, so that's absolutely perfect. We will see this guy. But I'm just going to stop the chat. Like, Miguel Pino is saying that Wawa should not be the last seed, but I disagree with this because Wawa honestly only got to Evo because the Evo staff facilitated it, right? The brackets were already ready. You cannot redo the entire seeding and change the entire brackets just because one guy just joined.
It's kind of difficult, yeah.
Yeah, so Wawa's like punishment was, okay, you can join, but you're not seeded. So it's, I mean, it's part of the
match between him and Chris G was wild.
I missed that.
I was told this. I was told that it was a good one. How, like, were you watching it?
I was watching it from my height level.
So did you see just the live?
No, I didn't see the screen.
I know it's hard to watch stuff. Even me, I'm told, but there are plenty of games I can't even watch. Like, there are too many people behind.
I had to watch how they reacted, and I saw Chris like break into tears, but like happy tears. So I figured that he had beat him.
Yo, was it was that close? Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it was honestly that close. And okay, I'll say this, right? I kind of don't want to say Tyrant, but I'll still share it anyway. Wawa stick fucked up again.
Again? Right.
So basically, when he got there, he changed, like, he went to the Arcade Shock booth, and he changed everything. Like, he changed the PCB, the buttons, the stick, like, everything in the stick, he changed them.
Yeah.
He still had an issue with the stick. And it happened first. It didn't happen on the first day. It happened on the second day.
If this is still an issue, I think this must be the cable.
Yeah, I think it's the cable. But what happened is, so on his losers run, he beat Paka and Nokami, and he said that it happened both during Paka and Nokami. So he did not want to play Chris G with his stick.
What is he saying? The problem is, like, it's not registering inputs.
He says, like, every once in a while there is like half a second where the buttons don't work, like the buttons are not registering input. The stick does, but not the buttons.
He needs just to get a new razor.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I mean, I actually hooked him up with a Victrix, and they looked interested in getting him a stick.
Good.
Which would be the biggest advertisement, like, with the working stick and stuff. But, no disrespect to anything, right? Chris G must have played amazing, because Wawa is really good. But we still somehow haven't seen 100% of Wawa in tournament, and this is wild.
Celtic Throwdown, I want to see that full power. No more excuses.
Definitely, hope, like, he said that anyway. He has an old stick at home, so he's gonna play with the old stick until he can figure out, how to get a new one.
Good shit.
Yeah, but that's probably like a cable issue for Wawa. But that's it for B. We're gonna move to the A tier, which is the better ones, usually the guys who are like 9th. And the first one is the true version of Apology Man, the Apology Man Milk Caliente, the Apology Man with the warm milk.
Yeah, he did super good, man. Like, man, he put on a show. That Piccolo was looking cheap. 1-player game only.
Damn. Yeah, that was like Apology Man was like, I'm playing my game.
Yeah.
You're not playing. It's like I can't even let you play. Honestly, the Shanks against Apology Man game, I really thought Apology Man would take it.
Yeah, it was
really close, right?
In that second game, it was looking like it was all Apology Man. Like, it was it was looking really bad for Shanks, but man, Shanks able to hold it down. It's really impressive.
But shout out to Apology Man, always doing well. Another guy that I absolutely love watching is the Kill Sage. His team is cool, his team composition is cool, he's cool, and like I just love watching this guy play.
Yeah, he's ridiculously good. Like, I think he's due like one huge win, to be honest. He had a really good run at CEO, and he was looking really good at Evo as well. But man, like I think he's overdue like a massive win.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
Then Kai Martz, who played quite good, got 9th. Like he dropped the G2 unfortunately, but he's still kind of your boy, right?
Yeah, man. I still like watching this guy play. It's very very explosive style. It's really good to watch, honestly.
Yeah. And last but not least, Matoy, who sent Wawa into losers. That was a really close game. I got it somewhere on my Twitter, so like if you want to watch it, just take a look. He played great. Android 21. But yeah, these are the 4 for A. So Romanova, any comments for the A tier?
Yeah, Apology Man beating to Kill Sage really was sad. But
it was like a team kill almost, right?
Yeah, but good for Vinny. I'm happy for him. But I'm always rooting for Sage. I really wanted Sage to get top 8 again.
Yeah, same. I really like Sage, man. He put so much work.
See the Brawly.
That Broly.
Poor Brawly getting fuzzied.
Yeah, it's a shame. Big bodies get kind of bust up in this game, right?
Yeah, Fuzzy City still.
Yeah,
it's the one. But yeah, that's it for A. And now we're gonna move to the top 8 players.
This is getting like to high tier, like high power levels, right?
Yeah, this is getting to like the high ones. So S to begin with for the top 8 guys. And that's gonna be Kazunoko, obviously, because you can say whatever you want about Kazunoko. He's always top 8. He's always there. Yep. Despite having Dragon Ball as a side game, his side game is always doing well. He's just the same on Guilty Gear. He's always like doing well and stuff.
Absolutely.
So that's the one. Has to be there in S. I don't think I'll ever see Kazunoko under S, to be honest.
Yeah, as long as he keeps getting those top 8s, keeps putting in work, you can't argue it.
Yeah, that's the one. Second one is by far the favorite. So Kaimon, not just Kaimon. It's Kaimon with the counter peel.
So when Goichi was looking in trouble against Kaimar after he lost the first game in like a close fashion, it was looking like Kaimar was able to go toe to toe with the god. So Goichi had to reach for the Senzu beans or the pills, And then during that second game, when Goichi won it back in a clutch set, so it's 1-1 now. Now it's Kaimar's turn to bust out the pills, or the counter pills in this case. So these two actually really did. I think that game there could have really decided the fate of the tournament differently.
Yeah. Yeah, because honestly, Goichi in losers against Sonic Fox, that would have been a different story.
Absolutely, and it came down to a happy birthday that Goichi got in the last game, which those don't come often in DBZ. So
it is. I mean, like to just give a story, Wawa lost to Matoi on the same thing, like a happy birthday on the last game, and it's funny because I remember at Versus Fighting chatting with Wawa, and he said that, and I really agree with him. He said in Dragon Ball Fighters, the better player always wins unless a lucky happy birthday happens, and that's when shit can happen.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's like heartbreaker.
Yeah, when that happens to you, you just your whole team composition just crumbles before your eyes, and it's just it's horrible.
It's like, and it feels good to have a happy birthday TOD, right?
Yeah, once you get that hit, pop the spark, doom, kill him. You know?
Oh, get ready, destroy them. It feels so good. And last on the S is Chris G, obviously. It was really good to see him top 8, man. I mean, it's like
I'm happy.
First of all, he broke our dream by sending Wawa out, but it feels so good to see Chris G top 8 because I don't know, man. I'm actually surprised that Chris G has not won majors on Dragon Ball because he definitely has the talent for it, right?
Without a doubt, he's one of the all-time best. He's one of my favorite players to watch. Has been for years now. One of the gods of Marvel 3. Multi-game specialist. He can pick up any game, and he's just amazing at it. And like. And he's another guy, along with Sage, for me, overdue a huge win.
Yeah, he's the one. Are you a Chris G believer, Romanova?
I think that he often surprises us, but it almost at this point shouldn't be surprising because he just consistently performs really well at every tournament.
Yeah.
He's made the right changes to his team and adapted through the patch, and I mean, it's cool to see him playing Tohan again.
Yeah. And I'm a big fan of his Tien,
it's good that to see that he kept with Tien as well, because a lot of players dropped him, but him and Apology Man, it feels like they won't move from Tien, right?
Yeah. He's still good. He's just a bit more work than a lot of other characters,
Yeah,
I feel like he'll stick around unless there's like a new Marvel announcement.
Yeah, I think he'll be with us until if a new Marvel happens, that's when he will leave us, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think we were all of us were kind of hoping for a new Marvel this weekend or the weekend.
Yeah.
So, but still,
not yet. Listen, there are too many fighting games anyway. Right
there are
now.
So many right now, bro.
Yeah, there are so many. All right, that's it for the S tier. We're gonna move to like the higher level, the SS, and
let's go.
And that's one of the favorites. There's obviously Hiro fifth and everything, but B though, la forma B, like the comebacks.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah. So, like Hiro, of course, needs no introduction. Like, he was up there rocking his boy Andrew 17, the MVP. But B though, spelt correctly.
Listen, B spelled correctly with the comebacks with the B as well. I mean, I don't know, like he was insane. But when B was on, that's one of the moments at Evo where the chat became like genuinely funny. I remember being on commentary with you and someone on chat, I don't remember what they said. They said like a Bamcha comeback, and I don't know, I just like broke in laughter.
It was really hard to commentate B's games without like busting up laughing.
Sometimes every time you look at the chat, you're laughing, and I think when B was playing, that was definitely the moment.
There were so many good ones. Bamcha,
Bamcha, Vibrant.
The bees took over this weekend.
Yeah,
definitely. What do you think about the bees, Romanova?
Oh my god!
I saw you tweeting about the after party or the
bar fight.
The bar fights. Bar bites.
I think she wrote the bar bites.
Oh, that's too good. That's too good.
But yeah, the biggest of bees. Shout out to him, obviously. 5th place, great performance. But it's time, I think, to go to the truly like the god tier right now.
We're ascending right now.
We are definitely ascending to triple S.
Oh my goodness.
Where there are Goichi and Fenrich normal computer form, and the man himself, El Gigante Padre Shanks Blanco, la forma completa, the complete form, the giant Shanks, came definitely down at Evo.
His greatest performance yet in Dragon Ball Fighters. Shanks, always improving, but Evo was his best yet,
Yeah.
He had all of Spain behind him, going nuts, and you could really see that. You could hear them in the crowd going nuts for their boy.
That's why I love the Spanish guys, man. They were loud. El Padre, yeah.
Of course.
Don't do that to me, man. I was not ready.
Too good.
I was not ready. I see the padre emotes, the padre emotes. But yeah, that's the man. Shanks. I'm so happy for him as well because he's been working for so long at this, and I know we mentioned this on the stream, right? It was the first time that a Spanish player ever gets top 8 at Evo of any game.
That's a huge deal.
So going all the way to 4th is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's absolutely massive, man.
Yeah, I think he just needs now. Shanks just needs to like get the last step, which is reaching Fenrich and Goichi's level, because at the moment he's getting close, but he's not there yet, right?
Yeah. He is getting there. I mean, Fenrich doesn't need any kind of introduction right now. We know what he's capable of. Of course, Goichi doesn't either. But Fenrich, man, like, this guy is just way too good. I don't know why he's such a robot, but the TOD factory, bro.
Hey, shout out to Obi, man. Shanks made top 4. He's a Yonko. That's bars.
Oh, okay, I see you.
Bars.
He's one of the 4. Bars. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about it. Yonko Shanks. Oh my god.
That's bars, Tyrant. That is definitely bars with a big B, with a big white on red B.
Large B. I like that one. Let's go.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so now we're ascending into the unholy levels.
Oh my god, this is getting really, really high level right now, man.
Okay, let's go.
So 4S. You know, who's on 4S? 2 guys. The first one is Sonic Fox, the human form of Sonic Fox. He's definitely 4S. He's definitely better than the normal Goichi and normal Fenrich. And he's probably at the level for like Fenrich, the perfect form. Right?
Yeah, absolutely the final form of Fenrich, you know. absorbed the androids and just achieved that perfect being. You know, of course, Fenrich, one of the last remaining cell, I believe. I don't think I can think of any other top heads using him right now. So he's the perfect being, you know?
Yeah. No one on this tier list plays Cell at least, so that's the one. But yeah, Fenrich is definitely a strong one, and you can see that the normal Sonic Fox is there in 4S. Like, do you believe in these rankings, Romanova? Are they real? Is human Sonic Fox as good as perfect Fenrich?
Okay.
Human Sonic Fox, by the way.
I'm trying not to be biased and just put Shanks at the very top, but
of course.
Yeah, furry Sonic Fox would be like above that, I believe.
We haven't seen furry Sonic Fox yet. I'm not spoiling, you know.
If he didn't exist.
Spoilers, Romanova. Spoilers.
But yeah, I believe that because perfect form Fenrich could still get fuzzied. So.
Yeah, I agree.
That's very true.
I agree. That's why I think perfect form Fenrich is only. I mean, and that's a huge like brackets with the only. It is only on Sonic Fox human level, right?
Absolutely. So should we achieve the final form?
The final form. Let's go to the final form.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go to the 5S forms. Yeah. Obviously,
Jeez.
the one that needs help. Go Uno, but not any Go Uno, right? So Colinio absolutely means with the eyedrop, right? It's Go Uno, but it's the Go Uno that uses the eye drops. That's the one, right? And next to him is the true final form of Sonic Fox, which is not Sonic Fox, but it's El Toro Sonico, with the Fury liberated.
Oh my god, that's way too good.
I've seen you chat before, be like, oh, why do you put Sonic Fox over Goichi? I was like, give it some time, man.
Come on, man. We're sensible here, you know? We're responsible out here.
Goichi had the superior GT Goku beam assist.
Yeah, that's really true.
That's what did it.
Yeah,
absolutely. No, it was. That was one of the all-time greatest clashes in fighting game history, in my opinion. The way it was so back and forward, the mind games, you know, the history behind these two, everything just fell into place perfectly and just gave us a beautiful story to watch. You know?
Yeah, and that's why we got
to watch it unfold.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's why we had to put them at the same level on top, because even though, like, you know, Goichi won, that 5S level, I mean, it was such a huge clash that I believe they deserve to both be in 5S, because you know, that's basically the two best players in the world, right?
Without doubt. You know.
So, let's just take a look at the list from like all the way down, you know.
Okay,
so, like,
let's start back at the bottom then.
You know, just to run through like the people who might have just joined, because I see Sharin just joined as well. I know, like, obviously, you know, that's basically what the full tier list for Evo looks like, guys. So you know the sub-only chat is all the way down. The commentators are at E and D. I'm gonna tweet the list really soon.
You know who I would add to this?
Yeah.
And I don't know if they've ever been on one of these before.
Go right.
I would add Vexany.
I wanted to put her, I believe.
For catching, because she caught the Shanks Familia pop-off.
Yeah.
Yes,
she's the one who caught that off stream.
I think she's going to be DLC for the next one, for sure.
I think, she has to be featured at some point.
She has to be featured at some point.
You go to Vexany's Twitter and please vote for her in Best Esports Photographer.
Do it right now.
No disrespect to any other photographer. I respect the work. Everyone's amazing. But Stephanie is the Goichi of photography.
She's the best.
Photos
always looking ridiculous, so yeah.
She's way too good. So yes, like that's SSS, but Tyrant.
What's going on here? Why is there a space right there?
I heard there's something else in this space.
There's a space right there. So let's just try and unlock it right here. Let's just have a look.
I heard there's something else.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
That's the highest levels.
Yo, El Grande, go uno.
La forma optimal, Max Poder.
The pop-off. Max Poder.
See, you guys thought we were done with the 5S, right? You guys thought we were done because Goichi and Sonic Fox were there, but it was not. Because the true Grande Go Uno, definitely showed at Evo that he's not just on 5S, he is definitely on Zeno-sama's level.
Bro, man, and you could see after he won, you could see what it meant to him. You know, he worked a whole year to get back to that position, to run it back with Sonic Fox, who defeated him last year, and he did it.
Yeah, he did it. You have to put him there. You know, you have to put him there because he deserves a tier of his own.
I think Dragon Ball Fighterz right now it tells some of the best stories in the whole of the FGC. Free.
Yeah. I would say that Grand Finals and Winners Final, I mean, that Sonic Fox Goichi thing is it's too good. It's just way too good.
Yeah, it's super good.
You know, and like I had to add that power level, right? Because we have like 5S and stuff, but right now Goichi is showing that he's just in a different world.
He's won every single World Tour event. I don't have to say anything else.
He's won every tournament he entered since the World Finals.
That's crazy, bro. What the hell?